This is a good one, y'all. We got proof that they done erased some shit out of Nolan Wells' phone. Not only that, we found Janetta Brantley, the audio engineer of the Cito call who separated the voices. We found her TikTok, y'all. Y'all not gonna believe what she broke down because nobody was thinking about this and nobody mentioned it. And when you think about what she about to say, it's gonna let you know that this Cito call is real, even though we already knew it was real, but this is definitive proof that it's real. Y'all ain't gonna want to miss this one. Y'all make sure y'all hype this video. Make sure you're hitting the like button and make sure you subscribe. Check this out, y'all.
Y'all, not Mr. Bobs came through with the tea and told us that Snapchat sends all of their users every 4th of July a happy 4th of July message, text message, whatever it is. You don't believe me? Let him tell you.
You gotta laugh at how stupid y'all are. So Snapchat will send you a text every holiday. Happy 4th, a whole thing. Y'all deleted that.
Because I know how y'all are is where's the proof? Here's the proof. I dropped it in chat and this is what he said. That we got the proof in the pudding. I think y'all deleted some stuff out the Snap, out of the phone. I think y'all really did. Warren, you said he didn't take anything. He didn't. Your words. But have a great day, because that was some tea right there.
Here's the problem with the DA's last statement on the Nolan Wells investigation. If you read it fast, or you're not a lawyer or a former prosecutor like me, you may have missed it. So let me show you. Right after Nolan's family's lawyers published letters they sent to her office, the DA told the press she doesn't have the same freedom as private individuals. People, she says, may publicly adopt a narrative and choose one fact over another, who may be able to control what bits of information they share, and whether it's in context, twisted, or misconstrued. I totally get that sometimes the DA can't publicly comment on an active investigation, but that's not all she said. The problem is the timing, the framing, and the selectivity with which the DA chooses to engage the media. You know when she was silent? When attorney Tyler Cox went on the Dan Abrams show with the narrative that the victim's family wasn't cooperating with her office. Crickets when Judge Ashley Cole, an elected judge with additional obligations under the judicial conduct rules, publicly shared bits of information surrounding an active investigation. But now, when the victim's family tries to clear up confusion, she decided it was time to go to the press and talk about misconstruing facts and choosing narratives. Only when Nolan's family's lawyers speak up. She says public commentary doesn't make a speaker transparent. But what is transparent is how questionable law enforcement's engagement has been with the victim's family. You know, the people who loved and raised Nolan. The people who just want answers.
Y'all, look at this. Do y'all see this? This was about an hour ago. But didn't Reverend Al Sharpton already tell y'all that he challenges, and now he's telling y'all right here that he welcomes this alleged litigation, because he said now that he can get the truth. You know, he's been telling y'all, he told y'all that on at the funeral, and he says apparently while he was doing the visual on Nolan's birthday, he said that he didn't say, he doesn't know anyone's name or was specific, but he said 3 of those boys logged into the Zoom, because I guess they must have been Zooming the vigil, and they logged into it, and he said that he would appreciate for them to come forward. How is that defamation when he's asking questions? We all have the right to ask questions. But anyways, you see what he said right here? It's about to get messy, y'all.
Y'all go ahead and screenshot, read it. See, what people fail to realize is that Reverend Al Sharpton is well connected. When you got somebody that's been in the game as long as him, He is not to be messed with, y'all.
Y'all remember on July 27th when Brandon Tatum shared the breaking news, which was supposedly the evidence of the young adults on the boat being towed, right? If you don't remember, let me show you right quick. More importantly, let me make sure we all see the date.
July 27th.
How is it that at this latest interview, that same exact evidence is now evidence of them on the phone with Cito?
I just want to make this very clear and abundantly clear for the audience. Are you saying that the video that I posted, which is like a 3-second loop, now I have a lot more of the video, but to not expose people that have nothing to do with this, I only posted the smaller part, the 3-second part. Are you saying during that time, a portion of that, why it was on the phone with Cito, so a portion of that is the Cito call, and that Nolan is not on that boat?
Correct.
Which one is it? How can the same set of photos and videos be used as evidence or proof of two different things? How is it also evidence of them being on the phone with Cito, calling for a tow, needing a tow, while also being towed? Make it make sense. See, the difference between me and Tatum is I've been transparent and honest since day one.
You put out, Brandon, that a clip of the boat when Wyatt was on the phone with Cito.
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
You can literally almost see down to the deck.
It's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
And as you can see in that picture, everybody is completely casual while Wyatt's on the phone with Cito. Yeah. Boldly clear that Nolan was not on the boat with us.
If we were sinking, yes. No, we're not aground. We are in 17 foot of water. We're in 31 foot of water.
We're in 31 freaking feet of water, lady. Get out of here. Listen, bruh. They want this story to die down so much, but we gotta refresh in their minds. Janetta Brantley has a TikTok, y'all, and it's underscored that girl Netta. Watch what she say for all the people that are saying she forged that audio from the Cito call. Check this out, y'all.
If I supposedly used magic AI or some other Hollywood level audio trickery on a publicly available recording, I got a couple of questions. First, where exactly did I get everyone's voices from if I've never met or heard any of those young adults before? One. And two, and most importantly, how did I randomly invent the name Bart? I'd never heard that name connected to this case before. So according to the conspiracy theory, I not only fabricated voices out of thin air, I also somehow guessed the name of someone who was allegedly there. That's not audio engineering, that's psychic powers or something. And at some point, the explanation requires more imagination than the audio ever did.
Your girl is actually getting some rest today. And while I was getting some rest today, I went back and watched the second interview again. And I don't know if I shared this piece of gem with you guys, but let me share it with you just in case I haven't. Listen.
Oh, the audio comes back, and all of a sudden we can hear Nolan yelling in the background, screaming. You know, we're screaming about how he's dead.
What did you just say, Warren? Let's slow it down.
Oh, the audio comes back, and all of a sudden we can hear Nolan yelling in the background, screaming. You know, we're screaming.
At this point, we already know that the CETO call is real, but Warren yet confirms again himself out of his own mouth saying that Nolan was in the background screaming. And then you saw how he paused, and then he's saying, you know, they just telling on themselves. Like, we wouldn't know, because from what I've known, no one has never said anything about, we literally are hearing Nolan screaming in the background. We've said a lot of people, other people that were on the boat were screaming, not Nolan. I digress, though.
I remember seeing a post that Bart Edmiston allegedly posted and said, Junior came home and he and Brooks took Hawk out trout fishing. Brooks caught the one that didn't get away, ... in the back of the head. It wasn't until July 22nd that Ben Grump stated the autopsy of Nolan Wells.
Focal area of red discoloration in the soft tissue of the back of the head, the occipital region.
This was stated July 19th. Is it a coincidence that Bart Edmiston allegedly posted this 4 days before the autopsy results even was made into the public's eye? This is one of the alleged 3 boats that they used to go to Horn Island July 4th, friend Bart on the way up to Horn Island. But if you look at this photo, I don't see Warren anywhere.
There is a lot of people asking questions about this boat video. And when I read the comment section, you're all asking the same thing. What boat is that? Was that the same day? Is that the same day? Is that the same day? No, I don't believe it's the same day. The main reason why she posted the video in the beginning was to show that he was with a group. And if the young man was saying that the group was so tight-knit, this must be the same people who he was with on 4th of July. That's all she was saying when she posted the video. That's it. Again, nothing is stating facts when we're reacting to these videos. We're not insinuating that these are facts. This is what happened. These videos is just to get people thinking and put things together. On top of that, have a record of everything, y'all. Because we cannot rely on the news. We cannot rely on the people of Mississippi.
1213 for sure on this boat. Who's that? Who is that back there? That's Nolan, right? That's Nolan. On this boat, that is not a tide line, it's not a tide craft, it's not a Triton, and it's not a Palm Beach. Okay? So long as...
But one thing we can say is that is Nolan Wells right there.
Got us over here thinking we're looking at the right information and dissecting a CETO call on a Triton and all this shit. He's the supervisor. He runs the joint. He runs Mississippi Department of Marine Resources, MDMR, putting out these reports to keep y'all busy looking for a Titan and a tide line, a tide craft, and a Palm Beach. And none of it has to do with what happened to Nolan that day, okay? Not only is Mr. Freeman here, the boss, writing the reports, he happens to just also happen to work for Forensic Science Services, LLC. So don't think that if you're a mama looking to find out the truth, you might be able to go hire a company to do forensic services about marine shit and go get the truth, because he works for them too.
They all connected.
This is for those that are honestly looking for the truth. I don't care whose feelings anything I say hurt. I don't care. I don't care about anybody's feelings, and neither does the truth. And the truth's all I'm looking for here, okay? Anybody that's meant to hear this, God's going to have you here today to hear what I've got to say, because nobody else is telling you what I'm telling you in this moment. No one. I don't know who's responsible for the actual death of Nolan Wells. That I don't know. I know all these people are a part of covering up what the heck it ever was. People at CETO, the people at MDMR, all of them, all of these people have participated, including Tatum. All of them. You hear me? Tatum should be brought up on conspiracy charges as far as I'm concerned, along with these other people. They have actively and willingly participated in covering up whatever the truth is about Nolan Wells. And whatever that truth is the truth I'm here to find out. I have tried to consume every little piece of information available to me. I have done the research behind the scenes. I have studied. I'm not just talking out my booty here. Okay? I've pieced together what they've told me, And I've put it with what they provided for evidence, and I'm here to tell you it's a lie. It's not the truth. They've got us looking at boats that are not involved and it's wasting our time. If we're going to be online debating whether or not that sea talk, all of that's fabrication. All of it, every bit of it is fabrication. I wish to God Tatum, Cox.
Y'all remember this picture right here that Warren had posted? This was AI. Everybody stepping on each other's feet in the picture. They feeding us AI pictures and AI videos and shit.
Or Paul Snick would come up and talk to me and let me ask them some questions. I'll prove every one of them are fake. On the spot in real time. So I'm not fearful of anybody wanting to threaten me. They're going to let somebody know I'm over here talking shit. I ain't talking shit. I'm talking facts, and there's nothing they can do about that. I'm not worried about getting in trouble for the truth. That's the last thing on my mind. So I'll show you again here what's all wrong with this. You hear me? Pay attention. Look how much older Nolan is. All these guys are younger. They've got an older Nolan. That's all they've got to work with. You see? They weren't Nolan's friends. That's why they have to fake pictures. The street light behind his head, you don't get the light coming around in front of your head from a street light behind you. Look what they did down here on the feet, y'all. They put Nolan and this one in the same identical flip-flops, who are notably Warren's. He wears them in every interview. These are identical legs. Do you see that? Those are identical down to the little crinkle on the same... You see that crinkle on the same leg? And then I got to looking. Not only are these two standing off the edge, you guys, which they are, these are the same feet. They put the same damn feet and shoes on these two guys. You can see the cutout around all the guys' head. Look at that don't make no sense for that light to be there. Look at the outline. What a terrible crop job they've done. They've got white wall tires. I'm old. These boys ain't that old to know about the white wall tires, guys. The black car,
They AI'd a picture just to make it look like they was tight-knit, to push this tight-knit agenda.
So you heard what's going on now, right? Bart, which is one of the gentlemen that was on the boat, I guess, he started dropping names. He then dropped 20 different names. So now the friends is mad at him. But you see how God is shaking up that tree? See, people don't understand. You can talk about us, but see, we trust God. And when I tell you God is going to shake up the foundation over there in Mississippi, over there in Jackson, let me tell you something. Or whatever city or township that's in, God is shaking up the tree where now they talking and they telling on each other. Bart, as you can see, he's dropping names. Now they pissed with him. Why you put my name in it? Listen, family, God is shaking up the tree and them cats is going down. Don't play with God. Don't play with God.
That's the end of the video. Y'all hop in the comment section. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. She said, look, ain't nobody even heard Bart's name. Who the hell is Bart? Until we heard the Cito call. That goes to show you that it's real. And for Snapchat to send out something every 4th of July and it ain't there? What are we talking about, y'all? Also, don't forget, they are trying to let this die down. They want the people to forget Nolan Wells' name. So what I'm going to ask y'all is to go in the comment section and y'all write justice for Nolan Wells, because we got way too many leads, y'all, to let this go. This ain't like them other cases where we ain't got no leads and we ain't got no choice but not to talk about it because they ain't that many leads. But this one right here, we cannot let this slip through the crack of our fingers, y'all. We got to be on it. So make sure y'all like, hype, and subscribe to this video and get in the comment sections. Let me know what y'all think, man. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.